morning, ma'am.
Mute
Good
yourself.
morning, ma'am.
Mute yourselves.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So yesterday we studied about Abdul Kalam's childhood. Who are his three childhood friends? Who are his three childhood friends?
Ramanatha Shastri,
Arabindan.
Shiv Prakash.
रामानंद शास्त्री, अरविंद और शिव प्रकाशन.
Okay. Ramananda Shastri, Arvindam, Shiv Prakasan. And what was their profession? What was the profession of Arvind Shastri?
Ramananda Shastri's father was the
Pragya.
Yes, ma'am.
What was Arvind Shastri's profession? Can you hear me, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ramanatha Shastri's father was
Okay. Am I?
Ramanatha Shastri. Hello?
Yes, yes. Yes, Pragya, I can hear you.
Ramanatha Shastri was the son of Lakshman Shastri, and he was the highest priest of the Rameshwaram temple.
One was the
So his son took his profession.
then Aditya Pratap, who was his second friend and what was his profession? Batao. Aditya Pratap. Aditya Pratap, can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you well.
Yes, ma'am.
Dhruv Pandey. One was the son of priest. What was the other friend's profession? Dhruv Pandey, answer.
Ma'am?
Dhruv Pandey.
Ma'am, your voice is not coming clear.
Ma'am, can I? Ma'am, can I?
Okay, Advait, answer.
Arvindan profession was to arrange transport for visiting pilgrims.
Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, good morning, all of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning,
Ma'am.
Okay.
Good morning, ma'am.
And who was his third friend? Who was his third friend?
Shiv Prakash.
Ma'am, Shiv Prakashan.
Shiv Prakashan.
Ma'am, he became a catering contractor.
And getting contractor for the Southern Railway.
Southern Railway.
Okay. Sukand Kumar, what bitter memory does Abdul Kalam share with us?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, can I?
ma'am, when he was in the
रुको जिसको बोल रहा है वो आंसर करो सिर्फ एक दो बच्चे नहीं है सबको आंसर करना सुकंद कुमार आंसर
Ma'am, when Abdul Kalam was in the 5th standard at the Rameshwaram Elementary School, his new teacher told him to sit at the back bench
Okay.
as he was a Muslim child,
Yes, very good.
and he,
Okay, yes. That was the very bitter memory of Abdul Kalam when his teacher practiced the discrimination on the basis of religion. And what made him look like a Muslim child? The cap that
he was wearing the
Ma'am,
cap
he
he
weared a
wore.
white cap. He weared a white cap.
was wearing a white cap which made him look like a Muslim. And then Arvindan went into the business of arranging transport for visiting pilgrims. Then what incident proves that Abdul Kalam's family was a secular family? कौन बताएगा?
His family used to arrange boats with a special platform for carrying ideals of the Lord from the temple to the marriage site.
Okay, idols. It is not ideals. It is idols. Idols of. This proves that Abdul Kalam's family was a secular family. Also, during the bedtime stories, that
Ramayana.
Abdul Kalam
He listened to the prophet of Ramayana.
हाँ क्या बोलना है? किसको बोलना है? अनुज को किसको बोलना है? ठीक है, अनुज बोलो.
At the bedtime, Abdul Kalam's grandmother told him stories of events from Ramayana and some stories of prophet.
Yes, he was told both the stories from Hindu mythology and the Muslim mythology. Stories from both Hindus and Muslim mythology. And that also proves that his family was a secular family. Okay. So he was very, just wait a minute, just wait 1 minute. Yes, hello. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the meaning of downcast?
Sad or depressed.
Okay. What is the meaning of apologize?
माफी मांगना.
Feeling sorry.
To realize the
Sorry.
mistake.
Okay.
To realize the mistake.
So, and both Abdul Kalam and his friend, they went home and they shared this secret.
To say sorry.
This incident. They shared this incident with their parents. Abdul Kalam and his friend, they went home and they shared this incident with their parents, and the parents were very angry. They told the teacher to apologize, that he should not, being a teacher, his job should be to inculcate values in the students, and he was doing just the opposite. He was practicing discrimination, and he was making others also to discriminate. So later on, the teacher regretted his behavior later on. Okay. Then, on the whole, the small society of Rameshwaram was very rigid. Rigid means rigid.
Strict.
Strict,
Yes, rigid.
not able to change.
बताए थे ना?
Ma'am, which is not able to change.
What? Not
Ma'am, ma'am, stiff.
rigid, strict, which does not change. Segregation means
Separation.
Separation.
segregation, separation. However, my science teacher Subramania Iyer, though an orthodox Brahmin with a very conservative vibe, then Abdul Kalam introduces us to his science teacher Subramania Iyer, and he was an orthodox Brahmin. What is the meaning of orthodox? Orthodox means?
One who follows traditions
People
strictly.
Orthodox?
Ma'am, one who follows old traditions strictly.
Who follows old traditional beliefs. Who follows old traditional beliefs. So he was something of a rebel. Rebel means what? Rebellion. Rebellion पढ़े हो? Rebellion.
To revenge. To
Remember?
take revenge.
Who want to take revenge.
Rebel means one who opposes something. Rebel मतलब क्या होता है? Opposition, विद्रोह करना. Rebel का हिंदी मीनिंग क्या हुआ? बताओ. विद्रोह करना ना.
Baggy.
हाँ,
Yes,
बागी.
ma'am, to oppose.
To oppose. So rebel means to oppose. So he introduces us to his science teacher. What is the name of his science teacher? Subramania Iyer.
Subramania Iyer.
Rebel.
Subramanian Iyer.
Oppose. So he used to oppose things that he did not like. And his wife was very conservative. Conservative also means narrow-minded. Conservative.
Traditional.
Traditional, narrow. Conservative. Old traditional beliefs. ठीक है? Or something. He did his best to break the social barriers so that the people from varying backgrounds could mingle easily. So now this science teacher, he was a rebel. What about his wife? Wife was just the opposite, very conservative. Wife was very conservative, whereas the science teacher was very open-minded. He opposed discrimination in society. And what did he do? He did his best to break the social barriers. Barriers, you understand? Is my voice audible to all of you? Hello?
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So barriers
Restriction.
मतलब क्या होता है?
Restrictions. Badha.
Hurdles. Hurdles.
Obstacles.
Obstacles or hurdles. Barriers means obstacles. So this science teacher, he was very open-minded. Science teacher was very open-minded. So that people from varying backgrounds could mingle easily. Mingle means what? What is the meaning of
Ma'am,
Mix easily. Yes, ma'am.
mix? Mingle means what?
Mix.
Mix. So what did the science teacher? The science teacher, he was a very broad-minded person. He was a rebel. He was a rebel. He used to oppose. He used to oppose the things that he did not like in society. what was his opinion? That people should live in harmony. Harmony, you understand? मिलजुल कर. तो
Yeah, ma'am.
हाँ, तो वो साइंस टीचर जो थे उनका क्या विचार था कि समाज में कोई भेदभाव नहीं होना चाहिए और सारे लोग जो हैं वो एक दूसरे से मिलकर रहें. So the science teacher, he was very open-minded. He used to oppose the things that he did not like in society. He used to oppose the discrimination, and he wanted that the people of all strata from different backgrounds should live in harmony. They should mix with each other. Kalam, I want you to develop so that you are on par. On par means what? On par. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? At the same level. On par means at the same level. Wait, I'll close the door. There is a lot of noise coming. Okay, so the science teacher, he encouraged Abdul Kalam. The science teacher encouraged Abdul Kalam to pay attention on his education, because what will bring him on the same level with highly educated people? Only if he also becomes educated, he can come to the same level of highly educated people of the big cities. So Abdul Kalam was encouraged by his science teacher. The science teacher spotted Abdul Kalam's talent right from his childhood. The science teacher spotted Abdul Kalam's talent right from his childhood. He understood that Abdul Kalam was an intelligent child, and if he pays attention to his education, then he will come to the same level as the highly educated people of the big cities. So one day he invited me to his home for a meal. So one day this science teacher, he invited Abdul Kalam to have his meal. His wife was horrified at the idea of a Muslim boy being invited to dine in her ritually pure kitchen. Now we have already been told wife कैसी थी? Conservative. अब्दुल कलाम के साइंस टीचर जो है वो बहुत ब्रॉड माइंडेड है, ओपन माइंडेड है. What about his wife? Wife was very narrow minded,
Conservative.
very conservative, and she did not. So the teacher invited Abdul Kalam to his house for a meal, but his wife was very, very upset. Why? Because Abdul Kalam was a Muslim boy, and what she thought कि अगर अब्दुल कलाम जो है उनके घर में खाना खाएंगे तो उनका किचन जो है वो दूषित हो जाएगा. What did she think about her kitchen? That her kitchen was ritually pure. Dine means what? Dine means to have dinner. Dine means to eat. So the wife was very, very upset because she thought that if a Muslim boy will enter her house and if he will have a meal in her house, her kitchen will become polluted. You know, untouchability is practiced in our society long ago, from since times immemorial, बहुत पहले से. Now in urban areas you cannot see it, huh? But even today, if you go to rural areas, in villages, still it is practiced. People of the lower caste are considered as untouchables, and they are not allowed to enter temples, not allowed to fetch water from the wells. So all these things are still practiced in rural areas, though now it is lessening day by day. So that science teacher's wife was also of the same mentality कि अगर कोई मुस्लिम लड़का जो है उसके घर में खाना खाएगा तो किचन जो है वो impure हो जाएगा. She refused to serve me in her kitchen. And what did she tell the science teacher, her husband, that I will not serve food to this Muslim boy in my kitchen. And Siva Subramania Iyer was not perturbed. What is the meaning of perturbed? Perturbed,
Parishan.
perturbed means disturbed. So the science teacher was very, very cool. He was not at all perturbed. Perturbed means disturbed or upset. So he was not at all disturbed or upset. He was not at all disturbed or upset. She refused to, nor did he get angry with his wife, but instead served me with his own hands. Wife ने तो देने से खाना देने से मना कर दिया, लेकिन वो जो साइंस टीचर थे उन्होंने अब्दुल कलाम को अपने हाथों से खाना खिलाया. And sat down beside me to eat his meal. And then he sat down just beside him to eat his meal. So he did not care for his wife. Whatever his wife thought was her own thoughts. He did what he think was correct. And what did he do? He came and sat down beside. Beside, you know, beside means by the side of, beside me to eat his meal. His wife watched us from behind the kitchen door, and wife was watching. His wife watched us from behind the kitchen door. I wondered whether she had observed any difference in the way I ate rice, drank water, or cleaned the floor after the meal. तो वाइफ जो है वो देख रही थी कि कैसे अब्दुल कलाम और उसके हस्बैंड अगल बगल बैठ के वो खाना खा रहे हैं. तो Abdul Kalam was a small child. He thought that why is this lady differentiating between me and her husband? Why did she not allow me to eat in her kitchen? Because I'm the same. I'm the same as any other person. There is no difference. I also eat in the same way. I also drink water in the same way. I also clean the floor in the same way. So what is the difference? And why is she treating me like this? ये question जो है उनके मन में आया कि क्या कोई अंतर है? जैसे सब लोग हर चीज करते हैं वैसे मैं भी कर रहा हूँ. I'm also eating in the same way. I'm also drinking in the same way. I'm also cleaning the floor in the same way. Then why this lady is differentiating between me? Why does she treat me as an inferior person? As he was a child, all these things, all these questions arose in his mind. You know, children's minds are very innocent. They are very clean-hearted. So gradually they come to know of the evils of the society. जैसे जैसे हम बड़े होते हैं तब समाज के में कौन सी बुराइयां हैं वो समझते हैं. तो अब्दुल कलाम का वही फेज था. He was so innocent. He thought that when all people are the same, then why some people differentiate? Hello, can you hear me, all of you? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when I was leaving his house, Subramania Iyer invited me to join him for dinner again the next weekend. Wife क्या सोचे, उससे सुब्रमण्य अय्यर को कोई परवाह नहीं थी. Again he was invited for dinner the next weekend. Observing my hesitation, he told me not to get upset. तो जब टीचर ने दोबारा अब्दुल कलाम को इनवाइट किया तो वो थोड़ा हेजिटेंट हुए. He was a bit hesitant. Why do you think he was hesitant? क्यों वो unwilling थे? Hesitant मतलब hesitate करना, unwilling. Why do you think he was hesitant? Tell me. Why he was unwilling?
Because
Who is answering? Hello.
Because his science teacher's wife refused him to serve food.
Yes, because the science teacher's wife refused to serve him food. So he did not want to be insulted once again. Though his teacher treated him equally, yet he must have felt a bit insulted. So he did not want to face the same kind of insult. So he was a bit hesitant, unwilling. He told me not to get upset, saying, once you decide to change the system, such problems have to be confronted. The science teacher said that once you decide to change something, then you have to face many problems. Confronted means what? Confronted means
To face.
Ma'am, to face.
सामना करना. तो साइंस टीचर ने क्या कहा कि अगर आप कुछ मेजर चेंज लाना चाहते हैं सोसाइटी में, तो बहुत सारे लोग आपका विरोध करेंगे और ऐसे प्रॉब्लम्स आपको फेस करना होगा. So when I visited his house the next week, Subramania Iyer's wife took me inside her kitchen and served me food with her own hands. So when he visited the next week, what happened? There was a complete transformation in Subramania Iyer's wife. Transformation, change. What did she do? She served Abdul Kalam food with her own hands. Huh? Earlier, she did not even allow him to enter her kitchen. But then she understood that this discrimination shouldn't be practiced. It is not right. And she changed completely the next week when second time, when the second time he went to have his dinner. Then the Second World War was over and India's freedom was imminent. Imminent means what? Imminent.
About to happen.
Yes, sure to happen.
About to happen in the near future.
Yes, sure to happen. About to happen भी कह सकते हो.
In the near.
About, yeah. So now World War was over, and at the time of World War, our country was under the Britishers' rule, isn't it? 1939 at that time. So it was sure that Indians will soon get freedom. Indians will build their own India, declared Gandhiji. You know the difference between imminent and eminent? इसका मतलब क्या होता है? This is one confusing word. That is why people always sometimes get confused. Imminent and eminent.
हम imminent मतलब जाने पहचाने.
जाने पहचाने नहीं. Eminent means
Ma'am, famous. Famous.
Renowned, famous.
Famous, ma'am.
Yes.
Famous.
Some eminent person.
Renowned, famous.
Famous person.
These two words are often confused. That is why I have made it clear to you. Eminent means renowned or famous. Like Abdul Kalam was an eminent scientist. Hema Malini is an eminent actress. Imminent means which is likely to happen. जो होने वाला हो अभी भविष्य में. So India's freedom was sure. Indians will build their own India, declared Gandhiji. The whole country was filled with an unprecedented optimism. Unprecedented means what? Unprecedented.
Never done before.
Yes. Then dead. Never happened before. So and optimism means
To feel that the future will be good, right?
Optimism. Optimism means to be hopeful. Ashavadi. What is the opposite of optimism? Pessimism.
Orthodox.
Pessimism. Pessimism मतलब होता है निराशावादी. हाँ? Looking at the dark side. Pessimism means looking at the dark side. Optimism मतलब आशावादी. To hope that good things will happen. Optimism का हिंदी word है आशावादी. Like if you have a glass full of water, what will the optimistic people say? If you have a half glass of water, those who are optimistic, they will say that the glass is full, the glass is half, and those who are pessimistic, they will say that the glass is almost empty. So those who look at the positive side, they are called optimists, and those who look at the negative side always, they are called pessimists. तो अब जो है ये आशा पूरे कंट्री में थी. क्या आशा? कि इंडिया को अब फ्रीडम मिलना एकदम निश्चित हो गया. And India's freedom was imminent. Indians will build their own India, declared Gandhiji. The whole country was filled with an unprecedented optimism. I asked my father for permission to leave Rameshwaram and study at the district headquarters in Ramanathapuram. So Abdul Kalam asked his father the permission to leave Rameshwaram. तो रामेश्वरम जो है वो एक आइलैंड था. वहां बहुत ज्यादा पढ़ाई की फैसिलिटीज नहीं थी, हायर स्टडीज की फैसिलिटीज नहीं थी. स्कूल तक था पढ़ाई ठीक ठाक, बट टू गेट हायर एजुकेशन he had to leave that place. So he asked permission from his father to study at the district headquarters in Ramanathapuram. And where did he want to go and study? What is this picture? This picture is of Subramaniam Iyer's wife. The second time he came. Subramania Iyer and Abdul Kalam sitting side by side, and his wife serving meal to them. The same lady who had refused to allow Abdul Kalam took me inside her kitchen and served me food. So this picture shows the transformation. How if you... Okay, he told me as if thinking aloud, Abdul, I know you have to go away to grow. So he says that yes, Abdul Kalam's father told Abdul Kalam that yes, to grow. Grow means what? Just physical growth? Or what? Not just physical growth.
Mental.
Mental.
Mental growth. Mental growth.
Education, mental growth also. To grow here means not only physical, mental also. Does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? Now Abdul Kalam has to be separated from his parents, and that is a difficult thing. Once you live for so many years with your parents, it's very difficult when you leave them and go. Even for some time, if you leave them, it's very difficult. So but Abdul Kalam's father, he did not get emotional, because he knows that for the betterment of his son, he should allow him to go away to grow. Does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? He gives the example of a seagull. Seagull's parents teach him to fly, but once he learns to fly, parents are not always there. So here, what is Abdul Kalam's father trying to do to him? He is trying to make him self-dependent. And how can he be self-dependent? आत्मनिर्भर वो कैसे बनेंगे? पढ़ लिख के अपना he will become self dependent only when he gets good education. So he says, he gives the example of a seagull, and what does he say giving the example of a seagull? That the seagull's parents also leaves him alone. Once he learns to fly, the seagull's parents leaves him alone because they cannot be with him all the time. Similarly, our parents also cannot be with us all the time. We have to be self-dependent. We have to know how to deal with our own problems. Does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? Without a nest. Why does he say without a nest? Because Abdul Kalam is also going to a new place, and here he is living in his parents' house. There he has to make all the arrangements, his own fooding, his own lodging. But that doesn't mean that he will stop him, because you cannot achieve anything without struggle. If you want to achieve something in life, you have to face difficulties, you have to face obstacles, you have to struggle. Does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? He says that even the seagull, once it learns to fly, it flies alone without a nest. And he quoted Khalil Gibran to my hesitant mother. अब माँ का क्या हाल था? Father permitted, because father knows that for the betterment of his son, he has to give him permission. What about his mother?